Hi guys, my name is Emmanuel Esmawa and this is my OJT journey sa China Construction Front General Development Corporation o CCFG. So I'm a student from Colegio de Muntinlupa and as part of our course Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering is magkaroon ng on-the-job training sa field. So, I was in this project of CCFG, the Jewel Grade Tower. It was a 27-story residential development located at Quezon City. This is one of their project. And dito ako na-assign para i-conduct yung 300 hours on the job training ko. So my scope of work was QA/QC handled by my site engineer on that site, which was Engineer Villanueva, and also project managers and CAD operators. So my day-to-day activities was field inspections, technical drafting, project documentation, and also material testing. So let's go for I conduct from the first week and second week of my on-the-job training. So week 1 mostly was orientation from my supervisor, and of course safety, toolbox meeting, and clarifications of details needed before you go for on-the-job training. And in my first week, I was assisting AutoCAD drawings. And for the week 2, my site supervisor initiated that I would be monitoring waterproofing of toilet and bath from 8th floor and up. So it was a 27-story. We started waterproofing for the toilets at 8th floor, then going up. So, and also I participated in estimation of stairs during the time. It was bored. Nandun din ako nag-observe kahit gabi. So yun, it was such a great experience for me. So next is week 3. Mostly naging patuloy-tuloy na yung pag-inspect ko ng waterproofing. Tinuruan naman ako nung supervisor ko paano siya gawin and paano siya mag-inspect, and may foreman naman doon na magmamanage ng mga tao. Kailangan lang bantayan and sabihan sila kung ano yung tama, and kung may problema i-report lang kay supervisor, kay site engineer. So my day to day is usually inspecting upper floor down to the ground floor, since the ground floor was the office and the upper 4 floors are the ongoing construction. So we always use alimak going up. And for week 4, it usually put more on quality control and corrective action. initiated re-verification of previously failed units to ensure adherence to rectified standards. Coordinated with site foreman, may mga leadmans din sila doon, and attend ng safety meetings usually every Tuesday. May toolbox meeting kasama ang mga safety officers and all workers. Then mag-start na ng work by 7 a.m. up until 4 p.m. for me, pero sila usually hanggang 10 p.m. So yun, the week 5, we inspect flashing ng roof deck. So sa pinakang taas, which is 27th floor or 29, since meron pang story or floor yung may-ari. So yun, nagkanda kami lang ng inspection doon kasama sila sir, supervisor, site engineer, and also yung third party na inspectors, kasama sila kapag mag-inspect ng mga defects, and ano yung masasabi nila and aayusin. So doon ako natutunan kapag-usap sa mga inspectors, ganyan. And week 6 was paperworks na after mag-inspect, kailangan documented, kailangan systematic, kailangan mapa-approve siya in a way na kompleto yung documents, and masabi na aprobado talaga, and we can move forward na sa ibang projects or ibang activities, since mabilis yung pacing kapag high rise. And this one was condo units. Each floor was 24 units ng condos. So yun, kailangan ma-inspect siya araw-araw from upper floor down. Kailangan siyang i-inspect kung okay ba yung activities ng mga tao. So may mga site engineer for concrete works, may site engineer for interiors and exteriors. And during my OJT, it was rainy season, June and July. So may time na hindi nakakapagawa in exterior, so gumagawa sila interior lang. Yun, what the good thing is sa project na to, more on architectural lang, wala nang structural since tapos na. My week 7, which is my last week, I also conduct compressive strength test. Sumasama ako sa testing center together with ready mix concrete providers. Test namin yung concrete after mabuhusan yung beams and columns dun sa front ng building. So yun, yung most, tapos punch list. Ang last na ginawa ko sa OJT ko was tile setting inspection. Chinek kung merong kapak or wala, kung okay ba yung tile setting, since mabilisan yung trabaho nun. Ano siya mabilis yung pace, so kailangan mo inspect agad. Next is ipapa-inspect sa inspectors if okay na yung unit, then pwede na siyang tanggalan ng tubig. And mag-conduct na ng tile setting. So ganun yung process. After ma-waterproofing, magkakandak na ng tile setting. Then paperworks, minsan AutoCAD. So for the conclusion and recommendation, I can say that I successfully achieved OJT objectives and also my target learnings. Marami akong natutunan. And ito si Sir, site engineer namin. Siya rin yung naging mentor ko. And I was hoping mag-gain pa in different trades, especially sa rebars naman and concrete works. Next is my overall remarks was I learned that my academic foundations are essential pagdating sa construction practices, and also my technical skills like estimates from quantity surveying, AutoCAD drawings, building and design was helpful during my on-the-job training. And overall, my OJT experience was rely on proactive engineering na dapat malaman mo agad or ma-anticipate mo yung mga problems para hindi mo na siya maiwasan, lalo na kung involve yung safety ng mga tao. Thank you for watching my on-the-job training journey.